I'm live.
Hello, live.
I'm live. I just pulled out this envelope of memories my mother sent me a long time ago. Some of my memories, like she kept a lot of stuff from when I was a kid. And so okay, disclaimer. Well, not a disclaimer, just a notice. Some of these things have like identifying telephone numbers and stuff, and I'm not advanced enough on YouTube to know how to blur them out. These numbers are no longer accurate. These businesses are no longer open, and if they are, they're at a different address or number. So please don't go going crazy with this shit, all right? Is your child missing all of this? Sierra Christian Daycare. This is where I went to daycare. Let's see. I'm right here. Well, my nails are dirty. I was just outside playing with my bike. I'm right here. See my little head right there? That's me with my notorious cowlick. That's my toe-headed ass right there behind the third one. 1, 2, 3. That's me. I think I'm on here again. I might be sitting there having snacks somewhere, but I don't know. Okay, so yeah. This is from 35 years ago, maybe? 36, 34. How old would I have been? Probably like 5? I had a bottle in my hand. Oh my God. I had a bottle until I was that old. I had a bottle in my hand. I'm in daycare, but okay, come on. I literally have a bottle in my hand. Look. See? Dirty fingers. See it?
Mom, a baby bottle?
Yes! If you look closely, I'm this little child right here.
I'm 14.
And I have a bottle in my hand, in my mouth. That's funny. Okay, so that's well, since I have a bottle in my hand, we're just going to say I'm like 4, okay? Maybe 3. That's a bit excessive. God.
For a baby bottle?
Okay.
You're too old for a baby bottle.
This, I want to say is my sister, but I guess based on the cowlicks, it's really me. I thought it was my sister, but it's really me. I don't know where the fuck my lips went. When I was a baby, I had cute little lips. Of course, my notorious autistic lip. People don't know. Autistic features are very thin upper lip, broad forehead, asymmetrical features, aspy ears. If you look at mine, we have distinct. They're different on each side, actually. Well, I don't know if everyone's are, but we have distinct ears. Our eyes are either wider set or closer together than most other people. Mine are, I think, wider set. It's supposed to be this distance. Should be exactly what's between here. But mine are not. I don't know if they're closer or wider. I can't remember. Well, I think they look close.
Please don't rate it dry because you'll
I don't fucking know. Okay, so this, again, Sierra Christian Daycare. This is, I think it's me. I'm pretty sure it's me. Me and my sister look a lot alike. Maybe not so much in our adult years, only because we had different styles. And so, our hair changed it up. I remember there's one time I got my driver's license. I replaced my license out here in Arizona. And I was in Bullhead City. So we were near Bullhead, so I went ahead and replaced it while I could because it had been lost or missing or something for quite a while. So, and I needed to get my car. So we were right there by Bullhead, and I went ahead and got my driver's license replaced so that I could get my license in California and have my car. And then, and at that point in time, I was dyeing my hair brown, like a chocolate brown, and it was probably about this long, layered. And when it came out of there, I looked at it, I was like, oh my God, I look just like my sister. It was freaky. Anyway, yeah. I guess one of my internet's not working. Are we back on? Are we back live? Everyone see this? This is me when I was a wee little one. Okay. I have my DARE essay. It keeps saying, your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Anyone that's watching, can you tell me if you can, is it going? Am I active? Okay. I have an unstable internet connection. I guess because my modem is back in my bedroom. I don't know if that's why. Okay. But this is my DARE essay from 6th grade. We had to go through DARE. Sergeant Al Tomlinson was my DARE officer. I graduated, but I didn't get to walk with everyone else because he caught me and someone else smoking cigarettes on school premises. Anyways, this is my plan to keep from being pressured to use or any alcoholic substance. In order to keep my body drug-free and healthy, I will keep from abusing it with drugs or alcohol and keep from taking unreasonable risks. When I'm feeling stress or anger, I will try to control them by talking to someone in my support system, and I will try to my best to keep from taking it out on those who are not involved in my troubles. When I have to make a decision whether or not to take a risk, I will consider whether that risk would be reasonable and how it would affect not only myself, but also my friendship with others. When a friend tries to pressure me into taking drugs or trying alcohol or drugs, I will tell them they aren't really my friends if they want me to do drugs. I will also say I'm too smart to ruin my body that way. I believe that taking drugs is no way to solve your problems, and it is a foolish act. I don't believe that now. I understand addiction and drug use more, and I do understand that it's not isolated to drugs. People become obsessed or addicted to a lot of things: gambling, spending money, having sex, eating, everything. It's not just drugs. Anything can become an addictive substance. So I'm not going to finish that, but it's yeah.
That's why honestly,
Mr. Neese was my teacher, Ms. Paisani, Mr. Torsdahl, and most of all, Sergeant A. Tomlinson. Okay, that was fun. Here I have all of my Stanford 7+. These are Stanford achievement tests. When I was going to elementary school, most of it was private. My grandmother had a school, and that's pretty much where I went from 3rd grade up to 4th grade. And then 5th and 6th, I was in Palomino School. 7th, 8th, and 9th, I did. 7th and 8th, I did at my grandmother's school, but 9th, I did at my grandmother's school, but under the supervision of my mother, because it was homeschool from Pensacola, Florida. Anyway, it wasn't homeschool, it was Pensacola, Florida. I was enrolled, but I did my school by video at my grandmother's school. Anyways, these are my Stanford achievement tests from when. This one is 3rd grade. Yeah, achievement ability comparison. Let's see, word study skills, middle. Reading comprehension, high. Vocabulary, low. Listening comprehension, low. Spelling, low. Language, low. Concepts of numbers, 30, low. Math computation, low. Math applications, low. Social science, middle. Science, middle. Using information, low. Total reading, high. Total listening, low. Total language, low. Total mathematics, low. Basic battery total, low. Complete battery total, low. This was 3rd grade. I took it twice in 3rd grade, okay? I think my mom saw these scores and was like, F no. I know my daughter's way smarter than that. These are the first signs to me that I am autistic. Because the same exact year, I took the test again. This test was taken in March of 88. This was, I think my father killed himself in 89. So this was before that? Okay. This one, the first one was 3rd. I did 3rd grade twice. Maybe we just tested twice. No, it's a year later. What the fuck? Are you sure I'm grade 3? Okay, yeah. Test date 4/3/89. This one was 5/30/88. This one was 4/3/89. So I took the test again in 4/3/89. Okay, and then we got word study skills high, reading comprehension high, vocabulary middle, listening comprehension middle, spelling middle, language middle, concepts of number middle, math computation low, Math applications, middle. Social science, middle. Science, high. Using information, middle. Total reading, high. Total listening, middle. Total language, middle. Total mathematics, middle. Basic battery, total, middle. Complete battery test, middle. The grade equivalents. Whoa. Word study skills in 3rd grade. It says grade equivalent. Word study skills past high school. Reading comprehension 12.8 grade equivalent. Vocabulary 5.3 equivalent. Listening comprehension 7.9 equivalent. Spelling 3.7 equivalent. Language 6.8. Those are grades, I guess, like sixth grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade. Concepts of numbers 5.0. Math computation 3.7. Math applications 5.7. Social science 6.2. Science 8.1. Using information 6.1. Total reading past high school. Total listening 6. Total language 5. Total mathematics 4. Basic battery total 5. Complete battery total 6. And this is for 3rd grade in 89. Then we've got 7th grade. 7th grade, my total reading grade equivalent was past high school. Vocabulary was 11th. Reading comprehension was past high school. Total math past high school. Concepts of numbers past high school. Computation past high school. Applications 11.8. Total language past high school. Language mechanics past high school. Language expression past high school. Spelling 12.8. Study skills past high school. Science 9.1. Social 11.5. Social science. Listening 10.1. Using information past high school. Thinking skills 12.3. Basic battery past high school. Complete battery past high school.
If you find more barrels, can you grab those?
And I don't know really how to. National grade percentile bands. I don't know what all this means. Like all these. Oh, I'm not sure there's no super identifying information on there. Anyways, and then they have everything like content clusters of specifics and all that shit. 3rd grade, that was 7th grade. Then we got 8th grade. Everything was past high school except for study skills 12.3, social science 10.7, listening 12th grade. So it's pretty advanced for my age. But I did go to a Christian school that used Abeka books, Abeka curriculum, and it's a higher standard of education. So, yeah, that does play a role. People don't want to believe that, but it does. It does play a role. What are these? Well, these are just pictures of me. I had to have like a passport picture for my KDAC portfolio. And I couldn't get a professional one at the time. Like, nobody even realized what the fuck I was going through at that time. Like, all that crap. Anyways, so that's what these are. Like, these aren't the ones I used, I don't think. But that was me when I was going through. Intercoast College for counseling studies. It's my breast surgery pictures. This is a picture of me and Linnea. Woo! Okay. Cards. Oh, my daughter's wedding invitation. I didn't get to go. I couldn't get all the way out to Arizona from California. Okay. This was my ballet concert. Miss Bankston. Ballet. I don't know why it's written on, but no, this is band. not ballet. This is band. Shirley Andrake, Miss Andrake. Yep. Okay. This is my band. I thought it was ballet. This is band. I was in advanced band. I was first chair. Wait, this one, no. This one I was in cadet band. This was the first year I was in it. Wait, no. Where am I? There I am more. I could swear I was advanced band. Where the hell am I? Oh, that's my first year, beginning band. I was in beginning band. Okay. Yeah. That's me, beginning band. That was the first one. Okay, what's this? This was my ballet. This was when I was in ballet. I was right there. As you can see, I had a propensity to underline and star my name. Oh, that's funny. Yes.
Once they die.
Right there. Also did so in this one. I don't know if I've done that like since I've been an adult or something, or if that was like something I did when I was younger. More birthday cards. Okay, this was for a Arispe. Hands across the border. Palomino School had a program where we used to Arispe and Bavispe. I don't remember what Bavispe was, but I think Arispe is when Arispe. They would come over here. And Bavispe, we would go over there. I don't know. Either which way. It was like a foreign exchange student kind of thing we did with Mexico. We had students from Mexico come stay with families here in Arizona, and then we did the alternative. Families from Arizona went to stay with families in Mexico. I wasn't allowed to go because my parents didn't feel it was safe. So, please return to class. Oh, this was my music teacher's report card for me. Grade 9 music. When I was doing my high school at my grandmother's school, which was Hope Lutheran School, there were classes that she had that I participated in, like music, prayer group in the morning, things like that. Cards. My Cabbage Patch Kids birth certificates. My Cabbage Patch Kids birth certificates. This is my 3rd grade report card. Bisbee Christian School. My third grade report card. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. My 2nd grade report. Oh no, it's Amber. Your child is promoted to 3rd grade. All S's and E's, satisfactory and exceptional, I believe is what they stand for. Wait, S and E, satisfactory and exceptional. I don't remember. I think satisfactory and exceptional. 4th grade. 4th grade progress report. I have it. I did have one C. Is neat and orderly? C. Use time to get advantage, B minus. All the rest are A's and B's. Okay. What else have we got in here? Let's see, this must be another report card. This is Palomino School. 5th grade, Miss Lint. She also taught us how to play tennis. She's one of my outstanding teachers that I love the most. She got me into algebra. National percent. Which grade is this? 5th grade. National percentile is the 90th percentile. So I was pretty up there. And I said I don't test well. This is grades 4, 5, and 6 for Palominas. Oh no, this is grade 6, Mr. Neese. He was one of my favorites. He was my favorite teacher. Favorite. Ooh. Math, not my best subject. Yeah. Not my best subject. Hope Lutheran, this is 7th grade. 7th grade, B's and C's mostly, except for PE. I've got A's. Reading, I've got A's. English, I've got A's. Oh. Pretty much A's and B's.
Oh no, Autumn just went offline. Aww.
Yay!
No.
Go Amber.
So,
Okay, what else have we got? Another report card. 8th grade. 8th grade report card. These are all pretty much A's. Okay, folks, grandma's a great teacher and she's great to all the kids, no matter who, grandchild or not. But
He was playing the goddamn game.
I definitely do live up to the same standards or work up to the same standards everyone else did. I was one of the only students to ever be expelled. Not expelled, suspended.
You do know that
I was suspended. She said, I'm sorry, I have to suspend you. I can't. Oh, wow. I slapped somebody in the face. But he made a comment. Okay, he was younger than me. He was one of my brother's friends. He made a comment to me. He's like, "Hey, you want to be my cup of coffee with 2 lumps of sugar?" And I slapped him.
What? You slapped who,
My brother's friend Brandon,
mother? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why?
because he said, "Hey, you want to be my cup of coffee with 2 lumps of sugar?" And I was like, "Don't ever talk to me like that." And I got suspended. I felt horrible afterwards. I mean, someone probably told him to say that. Like, there I was being a bitch. Anyway. Mrs. Riggs, this is like 1st grade. This was in Wilcox, 1st grade. 1st grade. S's and E's. What does E stand for? Excellent. Okay. Excellent. S is satisfactory. B is good. Another Iowa test. Whoa. This was 1st grade. Impressive. Sorry, it is. That was my 1st grade. This is the 90th percentile right here. These were my 1st grade Iowa test of basic skills. This, I'll back up. Okay, I'm gonna fold this down because it has my parents' address on it. That's my grades for 9th grade, I think. 9th grade, yeah. BC. Wait. Don't get it. I'm shitty with this stuff. Right here. Oops. They couldn't see that. Anyways. What else have we got in here? More Cabbage Patch Kid birth certificates. More Cabbage Patch Kid birth certificates. This is to certify that Amber has participated in pre-beginner program for Learn to Swim program at the city pool.
No, that was last time.
This was in 1985. This was in 1985. Oh, how long ago was that? Oh my God. Okay. Same year, 1985, pre-beginners. Pre-beginner program, what, I went twice? No, once in July and once in August. I went to swimming.
Does not make sense.
Band. Nope, not band. Yes, no. Oh, Miss O'Connell. That's Wilcox.
Aside from decorating.
Mr. Levine. Yes, definitely Wilcox. Must just been music class. Where's my name? Oh, there I am. Amber Lumpkin. Let's see. Award certificate for being best behaved in class in 1982. Best behaved in class in 1982. I was 3. At least there was a point in time where I was good behaved, well behaved. See, I wasn't always a horrible kid. Okay, sorry. Miss Edgar was my kindergarten teacher. This sticker used to smell. I remember I used to scratch and sniff it. Jesus loves me, and so does my teacher, Miss Edgar. That was from Shiloh Christian School. What does this say? You've wormed your way into my heart because you always do your part and more. Aww. This is to certify that Amber Leindecker must have been camp. Yes, it was camp. Was a pioneer at the Sunward Ho Pioneer Roundup at Sierra Vista Baptist Church. Oh, this was church, not summer camp. This was like the church, the summer day camp. Yeah. Okay. They used to be right down the street. We used to go there. Job well done. This award recognizes your outstanding achievement in following good behavior rules. This was 1987. Class Act Award has been awarded to Amber Lumpkin by Mrs. Langston. So that was Spanish for outstanding performance in Spanish night, March 1991. That was 6th grade. Yeah. There, my graduation ceremony. I got to help make the play, write the play. I got to help not direct, but be a part of the play that we did. And I did graduate.
Okay.
Sure, Jimmy Judd, Sergeant Al Tomlinson.
My bedroom is
Eric Bustos was one of my boyfriends. He was the first person I kissed, I think, ever. I think he was my sister's boyfriend first. It was 5th grade, though. Yeah.
Ignore me.
Mr. Neese, Mr. Torstall, Miss Bisoni, and Sergeant Tomlinson. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Drug abuse resistance education.
Sex education.
Drug abuse resistance.
What?
We also had, what else? Yeah, we did have sex education at Palomitas.
What?
Yeah, we went to the gym. We watched a video about sanitary napkins and periods and voice changes and breast growth and sex ed, condoms and STDs. Yeah, in 5th grade, they gave us our own little beginner's kit of sanitary napkins and stuff, and we were like, oh.
That was me in elementary.
I think I was already matured at that
I
point.
had like 3 sex education lessons in my school, like my whole school life.
This was the invitation to
One
the
in
drug, the
elementary.
beer.
It keeps kicking out my friend.
Go turn off the computer. It might be because it's connected to the Ethernet, and I don't know if it's trying to do anything.
Computer still?
My work computer is like even loading Windows, and I don't know why. I turned it off in my other apartment. I brought it over here. I plugged it back in the same. I don't know if maybe security reasons they're like not building. It's just the same. I'm in a different apartment. Anyways, I survived the cave trip. Yes. I think I had. Wait, that was summer camp. I survived the cave trip. At summer camp, Wichita Oaks camp. Arizona Department of Education, certificate to Amber Lumpkin in 1987. 1987.
Oh.
Certificate of honor presented to Amber for diligent and earnest study, excellent scholarship, and correct deportment in academic excellence.
Whoa, hi.
Bisbee Christian School. Susan Stelson, Larry Early. 19 public record. Sorry. Scholastic Award. Amber Lumpkin is awarded this certificate for outstanding achievement in English, Bisbee Christian School, May 22nd, 1990. Okay, that's a card. Something my daughter started. Oh no, my friend was coloring this. I saved that. This is from Amber, age 6, grade K. This is something my mother wrote about, I guess, sounds, phonetics of each letter. I had Amber start at the beginning of her phonics workbook to try to do as much as she could without assistance from me. She did extremely well. I was very impressed. This is a list of goals we have set for Amber. My sister had taught me to read. To strengthen Amber's opinion of herself and her abilities, to keep Amber enthusiastic and interested in learning by allowing her to advance at her own pace, to instill in Amber the values she will need to lead a fulfilled and godly life, teach her basic responsibilities as well as education. She did a great job at giving me morals and standards that she was confidence and perception of my godliness. Sorry to be a bitch. But yeah, by her perception, I'm nothing. Well, I won't say nothing. I'm just, I don't know. I can't say it because I'm not her and I don't know. And we don't really discuss that. I mean, I feel like my mom blows smoke up my butt. You know we love you. No.
Who blows what?
And then they're the first to tell me my actions speak louder than my words.
Mom. Mother.
Doesn't matter. Okay. April 8th, 1986. Amber worked mostly on phonics today. She's doing well. Also had to practice her penmanship. Worked in capital and lowercase, A, B, and drew some pictures for her and wrote the name of it next to it. I had her tell me what the pictures were, draw and color her own pictures of the same thing, and write the words next to her pictures. I'm planning to get the I Can Read books and start working with her on them. April 7th, 1986. Amber worked on all subjects today. She just flies through her work and does it correctly. I've given her some simple word books to help her learn to read. A lot of words she already recognizes. Told ya, already knew how to read. I'm planning on getting the I Can Read series, and I believe she will be reading well by the end of the year. I don't think we will have any problems with Amber in homeschooling. She has already taken to it like a duck to water. April 8th, 1986. Amber continues to do well in her work. The main problem is finding enough to keep her busy. Apparently, I was quite the busybody. Still am. As a matter of fact, I don't generally put myself on camera when I'm my normal self, and that's because I'm very strange, very unique, very high energy, eccentric. I don't fucking know what I am. Anyways, oh, this is a letter that somebody wrote me that ripped my heart out of my chest. I tore it up into pieces and I sealed it back in the envelope. I literally had a mental breakdown when I read it. I was reading it and I was like, oh my God, who says that to somebody? Who says that to somebody in my situation? Who says that? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I was heartbroken. This, to Mom, Made with Love by Linnea.
I'm glad getting something from Mom.
My little Christmas gift you gave me. What was this? Oh, this was my ballet ticket. It's a ticket to get into the ballet concert. This was my name tag for my desk in kindergarten. Oh, wait, maybe this was not kindergarten. Yes, it was kindergarten. I think Miss Edgar's class. I think. If it wasn't Miss Edgar's, then it was at Bisbee Christian School with my grandma's dolls. Palomino School Field Day. This was the three-legged race. I don't remember who I ran the three-legged race with. Who did I run through? I want to say Amber Moore, but I don't know.
The Amber team.
Well, no, Amber Moore was my best friend. Amber Moore and Callie Berg were my best friends in elementary school. So,
Did you have two friends named Amber?
no, I'm Amber and she's Amber. And guess her name now is Amber Miller, which is same last name as you. Oh, she's making a face like that. But her Miller is a lot nicer than. Anyways, we got first place for the three-legged race. I don't remember if it was Amber or Callie or. I don't know.
Fuck. Excuse my French, YouTube.
Oh, this was for my aunt Scarlett. Oh, this is memories from my grandfather. This was my grandfather's obituary.
No, crafting. No.
Yes. Marion B. Stoltz, August 23rd, 1925 through March 9th. He died on my aunt's birthday? 2013.
Until your room is done, good sir.
Wait a minute.
You want me to start on your room now, so you
Oh,
can
God.
enjoy that.
Okay, yes, I was in Moreno Valley. Marion B. Stoltz of Tucson, Arizona, went home to glory on Saturday, March 9th, 2013. Surrounded by loved ones at home, he was born August 23rd, 1925 in Huntington, Indiana, to Earl and Netta Stoltz. At the age of 17, he enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps and served in the South Pacific and North China during World War II. He then enlisted in the Army Airborne Division, where he trained troops during the Korean War. After discharge, he earned his bachelor's degree in electronics engineering from Indiana Institute of Technology in 1953. I knew he was an engineer. In 1953, he married Ruth Eulig and had two children, Rick and Rebecca. His wife, Ruth, passed away in 1968. In 1970, he married his children's former school teacher, Susan Canoost, which was my mom's school teacher. The family moved to Bisbee in 1974. Marion and Susan had two more children, Molly and Sarah. Marion worked at Fort Huachuca as a senior engineer in satellite communications for the U.S. Army Information Systems Command and later within the private sector. After retirement, Marion and Susan moved to Tucson, where they enjoyed social engagements with family and friends. Marion attended multiple Marine reunions, traveling to China with the China Marines Tour, and in September 2012 to Washington, D.C. as a World War II veteran on the honor flight. Marion was a devoted husband, father, and grandfather who demonstrated the love and teachings of Jesus Christ in his everyday life. In his final days, he was at peace and ready to join his Savior in eternity. He was preceded in death by his wife, Ruth Stoltz, mother, Netta Ball, father, Earl Stoltz, and stepfathers, Joseph Smith and Leo Ball. Brother, Ira Stoltz, son, Rick Stoltz, son-in-law, Jeffrey Lumpkin, and great-granddaughter, Asia Lee. He is survived by his wife, Susan, and their cat, Pearl, half-brother, Lyle Stoltz, daughter, Becky, James, and James Linedecker. Molly and Kelly Rogers, Sarah Daffron, grandchildren, Jenny, Jensen, Amber Lumpkin, Joseph Lumpkin, Nicholas and Caleb Rogers, Sophia and Mason Daffron, and 6 great-grandchildren, Sydney, Leah, and Ray Lee, Alicia. Sydney, Leah, and Ray Lee, my children. Alicia and Ashton and Linnea. The memorial service will be held on Saturday, March 16th at 11 a.m. at Extension at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Sierra Vista. So can we go see him there? I mean, my grandpa reminded me of that actor. There's an actor he looks just like to me. Anyways, that's my grandfather's obituary. This is his. That's my grandfather, Marion Stoltz. Well, I guess you heard me read all that. Anyways, brought tears to my eyes. Okay. December lights, December nights. That's Linnea stuff.
You said that so grim. Mom?
Oh, because I don't like Dr. Carrion Academy.
Oh.
I don't like any of the schools in California because they assisted a criminal in keeping me from the choices of my child's education and so on and so forth and so on and so forth.
Hold on. Do you know what I'm doing?
And they actually had people
All the rooms are
Counselors?
exactly the same shape, sir.
go to court just mentioning that they're counselors. No one's realizing they were academic
Then you
counselors.
go by mine.
An academic counselor.
It's not a big block.
An academic counselor made a statement or testified or whatever at court saying my child needed to be with Jeff in an Indio school, in one school, because we were doing week on, week off, week on, week off, until Larson in Justice Center could determine if Jeff had any rights. Well, they just decided to ignore that and just keep prolonging the case until it had been so long that everyone was saying, well, he's the one that's been with her all these years and all this emotional attachment. Sorry for being inappropriate, but that's what they did, was sit there and stroke his dick the whole fucking time. Sacrificing my child's well-being, my mental stability, my everything stability. Seriously, I think he needs to reimburse me for the past 14 years of my life. He's kept me from being able to. I went to school, but I couldn't even get gainful employment after that because then things really started to snowball because the fucking court thing was not ever fucking going anywhere it was supposed to. And this motherfucker still had my kid, and people did not even understand how stressful it was for her to be where she was and for me to be not there or not have her with me. Everyone, oh, you didn't see this. I don't fucking care. I had to sit there and be a functional being. And you can't do that when you're constantly, I had to say, it looked like you were upset or suffering. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm so appalled and disgusted with everybody's interpretation, perception, whatever of this whole thing.
It's lunch break.
Everyone's failure to protect, everyone's lack of concern, everyone's ignorance to the law. I'm disgusted by all of it. Anywho, those are all the memories I have in that bag, box, envelope, whatever. I thought that would be fun to go for. And here's Mr. Squishy. Mr. Squishy. Okay, so yeah. I think I saw somebody jacked today. Seriously. Scary shit. I mean, really not that scary. It was kind of one of those just snatch and run sort of things, I think. I saw some people go up the stairs, go in the apartment, then one came running out. Because I was like,
How does this thing
That's
even
crazy.
work?
Manus fucking told me, he's like, oh, you're moving to the party building. Nope. I will kindly party on my own. I have vodka and cranberry in the fridge. We don't need friends. No new friends. How do you say this song? No new friends? No new friends? No. No. No new friends.
You want
Don't
to
need him.
try to get yourself to make skeptic?
I don't need to get in trouble. I'm too impressionable. Too vulnerable. And although I am a very wise, appropriate, and I'm not speaking in terms of my language skills because
I wish you luck. I went back to
that's debatable depending on who you ask. That's a matter of opinion. Anyways, integrity. I do have integrity. I do have the ability to be a grown adult with discernment, but I am very vulnerable and impressionable and influenceable. I do lack skills when it comes to being able to stop people from doing something or asking someone if they can do something
Okay,
or
so 6, 75, 12, 13.
yeah, being with someone and then, oh, we're going to do this and being like, I don't want to.
15 times 2.
I'll just be like, oh,
I'm counting the space
Okay.
between every room. So.
story of my life.
15 times 2.
No bullshit.
15 times 2.
I don't know if it's just like, I don't know, it's all part of my disorder, but it's also been exacerbated or made worse or by traumatic experiences. Yeah. And then when I can't, and then even more like authorities and authoritative figures that would not allow me to stand up for myself or buck the system or stand up for my rights or educate them on the law and things like that. So yeah, I've been pretty pretty well trained not
You can also bring it back and grow it. So.
to resist anything. And so that makes me very susceptible and vulnerable to anyone I might view as an authority figure, or to someone having authority or power over me, not necessarily in the sense that they actually have authority or power, but in my perception. If I feel like they're in any way, shape, or form stronger than me or a danger to me, they have way too much, because I have to actually observe and take everything in and make sure that I am safe physically before I can make sure that I'm actually in a safe situation, participating in a safe activity or representing my rights, etc. Yada yada. If that makes sense. Yeah, I have more of a concern for physical safety, and that really had a huge effect on when my daughter was born. That had a huge effect on everything thereafter, and then police refusing or failing to protect me only compounded that problem. Being harassed physically and verbally. She sits on the ground, she puts her face in her bowl, and she pulls it towards her.
Oh!
Anyways, yeah. So, I did my hair. I think I showed everyone already. I have it pulled back in a ponytail today, so you can see it's pretty undetectable. Like if I pull it up, you can see the stocking cap a little bit, right there. But it's pretty undetectable. This is my hairline. Right here is where the extensions start. It's a little uneven in the back. That's all right. I was thinking about taking this out and putting a full head of hair on and just, it would be layered, probably end up about here. But I don't know how that's going to go as far as heat and temperature go. And I don't know if I want to be.
I also have extra letters.
I don't know how long I've had this on. Anyways, I'll be happy when my hair grows back and I don't have to do this anymore. But until then, I'm going to have fun with it.
So what I'm going to do is
Yeah, thanks for watching. Just some crazy memories. Yeah. Have a fan-fucking-tabulous night. And thank you for watching once again. End stream. Oh my God! End stream. End.